Yo, what's up? Okay, people. Today we are going to be talking about G4tv. Now, as you may know, I covered in my last video, we was talking about XPlay, about what they should have did to revive it. But now we're talking about G4. Well, as we all may know, back in the day, 2000s area, around that time, G4 TV was, how can I put it, the only place for gaming entertainment, basically. And it was good, cause you know, they covered E3, they covered Tokyo Game Show, they covered a lot. You know, Comic-Con, all the basic stuff back in the day. But, as we see now, we kinda don't really need G4 right now, since hell, we got YouTube, and we got, you know, other outlets to see some of this stuff. I mean, it was good that they started it. I mean, you got to say that. But now, as we all may know, G4 is basically dead. And like I said in my last video, we're not gonna be blaming the person who did it, because everybody on YouTube and the internet is always pointing the finger at Frost. Which I do have to say, she is a part of it. I'm just saying, she did kinda screw everything up when she went on that freaking rant. And I kinda wish, when she went on that rant, that G4 would never backed her up. They shouldn't have did that. That was a huge mistake. If they would never backed her up, in my opinion, they would have just fired her. And that way, maybe, I say maybe, XPlay would have probably still been going. Well, you know, still going, and plus, you know, and maybe, if they should have did this, they could have found a better co-host for Adam, which they should have did, which in a way, which they could have did, because like I said in the last video, what did Adam and Morgan have? People are not pointing this out. Chemistry. They worked good together. I don't know why people on YouTube, or just people in general, when they bring this up, they're not bringing that up, which is quite remarkable. If you go back and watch some of those old XPlay videos, you'll see how they just bounce off each other, and they worked well together. Now we got that out of the way. When it comes to G4 and their network and why they failed, well, we all know XPlay was good back in the day. Held its own. Attack of the Show was good. Really didn't watch it as much, but it was good. You know, they had their own moments, and let's see, what was it? Cinematech was another good show. on G4 back in the day, where they show a bunch of video game trailers and all this stuff. It was fun. And what else they had on G4? The history, where they were showing all the stuff about game consoles, I thought was pretty cool. G4 should have like really bought that back. Yeah, could have bought that back, you know, because people would like to see like the history of the Nintendo, the history of the Dreamcast, history of Sony, history of Xbox, history of, you know, all that stuff. Heck, even the history of, was it, you know, just Sega of the Dreamcast, you know. And now what G4 should have did, if you think about it, they could have really cashed in on that history stuff. Because look at gaming to now. Look how much stuff we got going on. They really missed the boat on some of this stuff. I'm just saying, you know, this is just what I analyze, you know, and what they really missed out on. But who am I? I'm just a guy who sits up and cares about video games. He started a YouTube channel called Just Play It. You know, so yeah, so hopefully, I say hopefully, G4 will get their shit together. Which I seriously doubt this is not gonna happen, because they are basically canceled right now.
Oh shit.
But you know, and you know, I even went back and watched Frost's rant, and I'm like, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, why? First of all, why the hell are you even ranting? If I was Frost, I wouldn't have been ranting at all. Just because you're not good looking, no offense, you're not as hot as Morgan Webb, no offense, you shouldn't be even ranting at all. I just think that day she just wanted to rant about something, that she wanted the attention. She wanted all the eyes on her, because everybody on the chat was talking, and of course everybody's gonna bring up Olivia Munn, Morgan Webb. You know, that's just what they're gonna bring up, because that was the past, and it was, you know, they're used to that at G4, because that's what they wanted to see. They didn't want to see Frost. No offense, I'm pretty sure she's an alright person, but when it comes to her talking about certain games, I didn't really agree with her. But she was trying to find, it was an interview, or she was talking about, what was it? She said something about the Harry Potter game or something, saying that it wasn't gonna be that good. And I'm, you know, that was like, looking at her like, what the hell are you even talking about? Yeah, so Frost really doesn't, I mean, she knows about gaming, but really doesn't care as much, because I can see it. I don't know if anybody else on YouTube sees it, but I do. So, and when it comes to Adam, The dude just needs to chill out on Twitter. He really does. I'm sorry to say this, but he just needs to chill out. You know, in the past X-Play episodes, he was funny. He was hilarious. You know, I could tell Adam's a gamer at heart, but I just feel like he just needs to chill out on the social media. That's all he needs to do. I think that he will be fine. Like I said in my last video about him. But he really needs to stop doing what was he was responding to everybody on Twitter, which didn't make no sense at all, and using your mom jokes, insults to people, and I'm like, dude, you're a grown man. You don't need to do that. You don't need to respond. Just don't respond, Adam. No offense, dude. I mean, you're cool as hell, but just don't respond to that shit. But who am I? I'm just seeing what I'm seeing. But as we all know, G4 is dead. And yeah. So hopefully, you know, more news obviously at G4 will be coming out, so we all gotta be prepared for that. And the workers, you know, since everybody got laid off at G4 now, they're probably scrambling, don't know what to do. They're probably freaking the hell out that they have to go and fill out an actual job application and go work somewhere like, I don't know, Outback or a Hardee's or Red Lobster or somewhere, you know, somewhere in the world. Since that's where they have to do now, unless they start a YouTube channel or a Twitch channel and do something with gaming, they'll probably be fine. But we shall see what these people at G4 are gonna do. So I know there's probably gonna be more news about G4 coming out, and I'm just gonna sit back and watch and probably give you more of my thoughts on this situation, but probably not. It depends on what I feel like. So yeah, that's all I have to say when it comes to G4. It's basically dead, nail in the coffin, in the ground, basically. So, and yeah, that's all I have to say. So anyway, that's all I have to say. Thanks for listening, watching my videos, subscribe, like, all that, and share. So yeah, so just play it. It's still going. We still got more videos. We got a lot of new stuff coming, so be prepared for that. And also we got a lot of, this Halloween's coming up. We got a lot of scary games coming out we're playing over here, so y'all be ready for that. So just a lot of stuff coming out for Just Play It. So we also are now working on merch, by the way, so we will let you know when that's coming. So yeah, be ready for that. So in the meanwhile, keep watching, keep liking, keep subscribing, and keep playing over here. And yeah, just play it out.